waiting, looking at him, trying to catch up, take it how you wanna take it. Left the place in panic, left to take another planet, left to make another statement. XG, baby, say the names right, spell it out so you can learn it. Cause metal tough when it's turning.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are taking a look at XG's Woke Up music video. I'm going to operate with XG like I have with all of my marathon groups. Whenever I look at their most recent comeback, I look at their music video, dance practice, everything in isolation, and then they get released in that order on YouTube after the dance practice is analyzed. So I'm very excited for that. This is technically my first comeback that I am having with XG on any type of movement quality sense, which is wild to me, knowing that I took a look at this group back in December of 2023. So I've had so much of their content vaulted away on Patreon for almost half a year. So I'm excited for some of it to finally make its way into the World Wide Web publicly. It's gonna be awesome. I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This feels girl gang. I think that's Simon. In this beginning, low-key reminds me of a wolf by EXO. Woo! Oh my god.
Watch me snap like Motorola flip phone. I don't wanna hit you this hard on an intro, bring that bounce like 6-4. Find me in Tokyo, rapping in a skirt. Are you catching my drift? So don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Woke up looking like this. So don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Yeah. Life flex, go easy. Tag it up, graffiti. Drop a pin to add it, that's the way I go. Brick the show and that's all I know. I'm supervision. Y'all just built on superstations. Watch me do everything, everywhere, all at once, all the time, all around the world. Woke up looking like this. So don't get under my skin. SGALX. And that's the name of the shit. Dead mother wolf. So don't make fun of my kids. We all family stand tall now. So don't talk down on my kid. Hey.
Don't talk down on my kid. Hey.
Lord have mercy. Young queen better act like an onion. Young blow but I'm built like an OG. Yeah. Got a different breed for the bags. Looking real fit for the mags. And I'm on wolf in the bag. So it's just wolf in the tag. Woke up looking like this. So don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Woke up looking like this. So don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this.
So the choreography definitely feels like we have like an ambidextrous groove set up. It's meant more like a vibe, it's an accessory. It's not quite the focal point of this type, like of track like this. Oh my freaking god. I kind of felt like Girl Gang was definitely, what's the word? Girl Gang was like the intro, and then we're here. Truly, that is freaking sick AF. Hold on. Choreography Sienna, yeah. So I know Sienna is their resident choreographer, and I've said this about a lot of groups. When they have a resident or like a go-to choreographer that they work with for an extended period of time, with a lot of groups, they're gonna naturally be more on the same page and movement quality than if you keep getting different choreographers depending on the comeback. I think both are fine, but groups that are known for synchronicity, that's something you can look at. That's a trend I've noticed amongst groups, is that they have a choreographer that's their go-to, that they respect, they value, all of that. So Biggie, okay, Biggie choreography direction makes sense. I'm assuming Biggie from Lady Bounce, maybe? That Biggie? Or is it a different Biggie? I mean, I could probably find out, but, I mean, let me see. Boom, casting director, The Grill. Yeah, honestly, I want to see it behind the scenes just to see if Jurin actually has a lisp when she wears that, because I'm shocked that she was able to even mouth the words with a double grill like that. Bless it. That went so freaking hard. Oh my god. Now, let's talk through. We're just gonna kind of let it play. That is Simon. I'm bet your bottom dollar that is. This very beginning reminds me a lot of EXO's Wolf. Completely different in the rhythmic structure and all of those things. It's just this little fluty sound that you hear in the beginning, right? That whoo, that kind of setup. It just reminds me of the and they also happen to be called Wolf. So I wonder if that was an influence at all. I don't know. That's fine. The bike reminds me of the of Girl Gang. They got the smoke. We got the wolf mask, all the drones. He puts it up. Alpha, I do know, is the name of the fandom. So wolves are kind of the go-to animal of the fandom and the group XG. So I love the fact that we've truly embraced it. Such a vibes. And this is an American football helmet, if you did not know that. And I do know Simon has talked about, because Patreon has been awesome and very helpful in providing information. No, it was in a documentary episode. That's what I remember it from. But Patreon's helped me elaborate on it. That I know a goal that Simon has for XG is to have them be at Super Bowl. And I still feel the same way as I did when the first time I heard it. For me, I'm like, why aim so low? In my personal opinion, I feel with the Super Bowl, because I've heard so many different things about it, yes, it really does open you to a huge market, but it also, for me, I came from a position of, I want to be a little protective of them. I understand American football culture a lot more than I understand pop culture. I really do. So that's why, because I come from the South, and so college football is a really, really big thing where I am in America, because of our teams that we have. But professional football, they have the Super Bowl. It's a huge event. I understand this. And I'm just saying that there's so many different events that I feel that they would be, I want them to be protected, to be able to enjoy what they're doing, but not be susceptible to ridicule of ignorance, is really what I'm coming at. Because there's a lot of people who have an ignorant perspective that are within the football culture. That is true, because they're very set in their ways. The stats are what they are, and go home. You know, like there's this underlying, I don't know. It's a whole thing. So I digress. All that to say, though, I get why that's a goal, but part of me is like, let's aim higher. That's where I'm at. I feel like there's other events that I think we could totally kill it at. But I think that imagery reminds me of kind of a goal they had of the Super Bowl. I've been here waiting, looking for you, trying to catch up, take it how you want to take it. Left a place in panic. Left to take another planet. Left to make another statement. XG baby, say the names right. Love it. Ha! It's such a vibe. Like, oh my god, this is such a freaking vibe. This is the thumbnail right here. So whenever I go to edit, this is what's going to be the thumbnail. Spell it out so you can learn it. You can smell the tires when they turn in. I love the helmets that are on fire. You can smell the fire when it's burning. You can tell we all made it to work for us. Made it, but we had to work for it. Harvey. Work so perfect that it hurt. That it hurt, don't it? Surf on him. Ride away, ride the wave, ride away. Oh my God. Because we had the right of way. The wordplay is so freaking good. They could be English majors. Goodness. Bye, bye, bye. Flying past, then we fly away. She's flying. Would I probably in my own time go look at Jordan Orme's perspective of this? Always. I'm always going to be an advocate for Jordan Orme. I love how he looks at music videos. And I try to strive to that quality of understanding what I'm looking at in a dance context. So I'm always going to advocate for him when it comes to cool stuff like this. Okay, this part is probably my favorite part of the entire thing. This part. When I hop up out of this plane, it's how it's said, the tone. Oh, when I hop out of this plane. Ooh, look at my fit right now when I just walked out of my bed. Ooh. Oh, fix my hair, fix my makeup on the way. Make him bow down to the X. Oh, a little more than oh my God. Duh. Underestimated, leaving all you broke. Maya, oh my God. I'm the judge and jury, I don't want to hear it. I'm the one they fear and keep it on the low. Ah! This is automated, I'm the motivator. Told my haters, yo, more the merrier. Ooh, girl, ballsy. Y'all, my entertainment fascinated. I'm just laughing because it's so hilarious. Ooh, petty girl. Little girl with the big mouth. I love the fact that they had her, like, as if she was going to go with the shaved head look, which I know she does now. This is real. And that's what makes it so freaking insane. Now, I wonder if I don't know if this was like a direction thing where they added it in, meaning that she wanted to have her head shaved, and she's like, you know, why don't we do it in the music video? Like, that's dope. Or I wonder if that was part of the direction, because that's long, that hair's long, you know. Now, I'm very curious about the logistics of getting to the point where we ended up shaving our head in the music video. I do not mind it at all. I love it. I think it's so dope. I think it's such an artistic choice. I also, this is a side note, because I've also shaved like a lot of my hair, and it is in the regrowth process. For me, when I shaved a lot of my hair, part of it, without realizing, for myself, was I was not in control of my circumstances. Things were stressful, things were hard, and that was the only thing for me that I could control was my hair. And so I chopped it off and then I shaved part of it. Now, I like having my hair short, I like that, but having it shaved, because I'm personally in a healthier mindset than I used to be, I've started to accept things out of my control a lot more graciously. Praise God for that. And so I feel healthy enough to start the regrowth process. So for me, it does make me curious. I hope that everyone is checking in. I hope Simon is okay. I hope everyone's checking in to make sure that everyone's in a healthy mindset and doing okay, because I don't want to just assume that everything's fine, because a lot of people do when something could be going on. So I hope that Kokona is in a place where she is healthy, she's mentally healthy, because you never know. Fans too, we never know, right? And so I'm just hoping that they have, even if precautions are in place, that this is a choice, you know, because it's a healthy choice for her, and not because it's like a defense mechanism or it's a coping mechanism, because that's what I used my case to do, if that makes sense. Like, that's just real talk, and I'm talking like I made the decision almost 2 years ago at this point. So that's why it's still fresh for me. So all that to say, I don't dislike it. I just quite the opposite. I love the artistic direction of it. It's so ballsy. Little girl with a big mouth. And you could tell that they had a couple takes because some of that hair is gone. Small group with a big house. Yeah. Big watch on the wrist now. I just thought of that flow now, just now. Woo! Put a little more down for the bust down. I love it. And then her head is shaved. Goodness. And then you have, you know, more of the fangs and the crown. I love it. Oh my God. Everything. Fans rushing out. Security had to push me out. 48 laws of power. Little girl with a big motor on a kid, though. There's a certain thing that she says. I think it's about the skirt. Oh my god, that's probably my favorite lyric tone progression that I saw. Golly. Watch me snap like Motorola flip phone. If you don't know what a Motorola flip phone is, bro, those were, what is it, the Motorola Razr flip phones. They have a hot pink. If you had hot pink, you were cool back in my day when you lifted up. She said, watch me snap, because them things were flimsy. So that is awesome. That phrase right there. Some people won't get that. That is, she's talking about a flip phone, but it's a brand, and it's known, that brand was known for being flimsy, but it was trendy. Watch me like a Motorola flip phone. I don't want to hit you on this. I don't want to hit you this hard on an intro. Bring that bounce like 6'4". Find me in Tokyo rapping in a skirt. Oh my god. Skirt. Are you catching my drift though? Tokyo drift. Oh my god. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. That is Hinata, right? Yeah. I think so. Woke up looking like this. Now, I do recognize them for the most part. This music video makes it hard, not gonna lie, because of just the crazy choices in some of, like, the hair. Like, this took me a hot minute and a half to figure out who this was. This, I think, is Hinata. That's kind of my vote here. That was, boom, boom, oof. Yes, woke up looking like this. The little butterfly vibes, and of course it looks like we got everything like half cut off. Light flex, go easy. Tag it up, graffiti. It kind of feels like drop a pin or addy. That's where I go. It kind of feels like they're bats, right? You know, like a nocturnal vibes, because you have like werewolves, right? Wolves. And then you have bats. Like, it kind of feels like they can go complementary with each other because of vampires and werewolves. So you have wolves and bats, I think. So I think that's what we're placating, is that type of imagery. Rip the show. That's all I know. I'm supervision. Y'all just built on superstitions. Watch me do everything. All at once, all the time, all around the world. Woke up looking like this. Don't get under my skin. Yes, X-Gal-X. Oh, and they also have it blind, so they have the blindfold similar to Hisonu, right? That one. And that's the name of the ship, and that's it. Din mother wolf. Din wolf, ma'am. So don't make fun of my kids. Oh, they're talking about the fandom. Don't be making fun of my alpha. I'm gonna come for you. We all fam and stand tall now. Oh my god, how can she do anything with those claws? They're dope, but so impractical. Goodness gracious. So don't talk down on my kin. Hey. Welcome to the party, floating like it's Mardi Gras, yeah. Woo! Fun fact, Mardi Gras originally started in Mobile, Alabama, which is closest to where I am as a human in real life. So it's kind of cool. Float. You can call me Harvey, but I'm not your Barbie doll. Yeah. Oh, Patty! Hardy, ha. Like Hardy. When you laugh heartily, it's like very full. Oh my god, while we blast away. And I like black on black on black. It's all in black and white color grade. Oh my god, outfits all packed away. And I love that because my 808s, like that's her little mixtape thing that kind of went viral, right? So I love that she introduced that. Doesn't it kind of feel like she's reintroducing themselves? It kind of gives off that energy, right? It's been a hot minute, being real, since their last comeback. Because like I said, I've had an entire marathon and like time between their last comeback and now. So it's been a long time. So it does feel like we've done like not a reset, but like not even a rebrand, because we're elaborating off of like Girl Gang. Like I think we're tying deeper into that, but it feels, what's the word? It just, I don't know. Like it feels like we're. If you don't know who we are, let us introduce you. And if you do know who we are, let us put you in your place real quick. It's kind of like that. I like it. It feels like a comeback. Like we came back. Whether you wanted to or not, you know? Young queen, but I act like an unni. So if you don't know what an unni is, I feel like most of us do. Unni is an older sister to a young female. So young queen, but so she's young, so she's one of the youngest ones, right? Yeah. Young blood, but I'm built like an OG original generation of something. So a lot of times we use OG in reference to hip hop and street styles a lot of times. So young blood, so she's new generation, but she's built. So how her rhythmic structure is, her lyricism, a lot of her choices are built like an original generation. So somebody who's incepted the craft. Ooh! These are bold statements. Like, goodness, gotta lift weight for the bags. I love that. That's with the back. And I love that. The little accent there. Super dope with the head. I really hope there's a dance practice or a choreo version for this. Just because if you don't know, I really do like Sienna's choreo a lot. And I do know her personally as well. So even as a human, like I like supporting people that I genuinely like as humans. And because I've met her in real life and we've spent time together, I like being able to advocate for her. So anytime to talk about Sienna in an awesome way, I am here for it. So we are ride or dying with XG for that reason, for one of the many reasons. I mean, I really like XG stuff. Like, this sounds so freaking sick. Oh my god. Looking real fit for the mags, the magazines. But also mag is like for a gun too. And I'm a wolf in a pack. Yep. So I just woof and attack. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Woke up looking like this. I wonder if they're hot in that. That's just straight fur. So don't get under my skin. This. Under my skin. So it kind of feels like we're a little in Mordor land too. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, kind of gives off that vibe. I love that little flute. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then they walk. So much CGI in this mess. That is wild. Who they got is crazy. So woke up. It is interesting that a lot of the explosions or a lot of the cutoff happens right before the eyes. And then you have the eyeballs in isolation. I think that's such an interesting fingerprint in all of this. But oh my goodness gracious. Part of me, you know what's funny, is this is about as long as an analysis would be. And I find that so intriguing because there's so much to talk about in this. And I'm not even exclusively a video editor. I don't do I do some professional video work, but not on the scale of music videos. So, I mean, you know some video direction, but oh my gosh, there's just so much to glean from this just as an individual with eyes who have seen XG's work, right? So I think this was really, really cool, and it makes me so excited for a potential dance visual, because that's where my neck of the woods come into play more extensively. But this is such a fun time. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Like I said, I've taken a look at all of XG's discography on a dance perspective and analysis, and I had so much fun along the way, and I even looked at their entire documentary at this point as well. So it's been so fun getting to dive in and see them as members and as humans and their process before they debuted as a group. I think that was so cool, so interesting for sure. I even have a little bit of little Simon reactions as well, affiliated to his time as a K-pop idol specifically. So that was really fun. So intrigued on how this dance visual is going to come about. Are they going to do a choreography version? Are they going to do a performance version? Are they going to do dance practice? I don't know, but I will be here for it with you guys. I'm pumped. If you want to see all of everything that I had suggested, I have it on Patreon. If you are impatient and you don't want just what's on YouTube, you want more, it's there. So once again, my name is Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.